Okay.
That should totally sit there now.
Frida, so can you tell me, are you part of Anonymous? Can you explain this? Are you the leader?
Everyone is anonymous and no one is anonymous. I'm totally the leader. I'm like the queen. And I'm also the 16-year-old fangirl running after you.
Okay. So I heard somebody said you're taking Anonymous too seriously.
Yeah, a lot of people said I'm taking Anonymous too seriously. And you know what? I'm saying you're not taking Anonymous serious enough. It's like when you stop believing in the tiny human that doesn't have the money, that doesn't have like the resources, or like, that's when you lose for real. So yes, I take Anonymous seriously.
So okay, as of Monday they were doing Black Monday to get Bradley out of prison, and they basically said, okay, let Bradley Manning out of prison, or we will be putting all the emails of Bank of America up on the internet, and we're calling it Black Monday, and they want to see if they can make the stock price fall and whatnot. We're going to Hagsatra.
Oh, then that is wrong.
On the other side. So like, that's kind of significant. And then if people are pulling their money out of the banks, what about that then?
The more you pull the money out of the bank, the less money they have to play around with. The less it will be awesome. It just hurts me that people don't realize that everyone at once just decided, we don't like this bank and we're going to do something about it, and then everyone just pulled their money out of it. That's the end of the bank. They won't survive that. There is no chance in hell. Like, not even if the government were to step in and go, oh, we're going to save you. If no one wants to put their money in there, then they're doomed. But it's like people go like, no, it won't make a difference. I'm just one person. No one else is getting.
Yeah. So they're all
like
full of defeatism.
Plus one. So it's, I don't know. It just pisses me off. So what when people go like, no, it's not going to make a difference.
So what about young people? Like, what are the roles young people will play on the in understanding?
How do you mean?
Well, I mean, like what we just did today. We just talked to a bunch of 13-year-olds about WikiLeaks and Anonymous and how we're sorry that our parents' generation screwed up the world for them.
But even if some of them made fun of us, I think that the fact that we were older, we were giving them attention, we were talking to them like adults, will make a difference.
Yeah.
At one point, they will go like, oh, they spoke to me like.
And like, instead of a bunch of people feeding them a bunch of lies, which that's what the newspapers will do, that's what their teachers might do.
Yeah. Like with the commercial, when it said like, oh, you're sitting here ruining commercial. And I said like, well, do you like commercial? And he was like, no.
Yeah, but it's like they don't have. Yeah, wow.
So
wow.
I think
we could do that. Make it that a part of our mission. Do like we should be like the not only do we publicly support Anonymous and WikiLeaks, we are the child outreach division because like we don't seriously
like child slavery.
I know.
But that's what it's about. Like,
well, that's what everybody else is propagandizing the youth. Yeah. Why not propagandize them for something that's awesome? Like
that's totally true.
Like ecology, veganism.
Yeah, that is totally.
It's like, what are we combating? Video games and fast food. Like, is that a liberation or is that child abuse at that point?
You are correct, because like I'm sorry for saying this, but I'm angry at my surroundings, but at the same time I understand why, because they in turn were like exposed to the same kind of
not this one.
Oh, wrong one. Like, I'm angry that the food I ate in school
was poison.
Yeah, poison. I'm angry that no one informed me about exactly what it meant to be vegan. I'm angry that no one informed me what my food contained. I'm angry that no one informed me that if you don't do enough exercise before you're 21, your body will set to a certain pattern and it will be a lot harder to become healthier.
Yeah.
Actually they kind of did, but it was more like, oh yeah, you need to jog a little in school to get like not fail. It wasn't you need to jog in school because otherwise
and actually,
your body
like all those kids that you instantly noticed how hyperactive they are, but they're cooped up in a desk all day and they're not getting their optimum needs of
sugar. Do you know where this comes from? Do you know where the classroom? Oh, there's this one Swedish painting that's just awesome.
Yeah.
It's this painting of all these children sitting in a classroom behind the benches.
Yeah.
And then all of them are just looking like terrified and like anxiety and bored. And then the title of it is Blir du lönsam lille vän? And it means like lönsam, it means like to make a profit of. Like are you becoming something that will produce a profit?
Ah.
Little friend. And it's like I just love it. That's like the classroom sort of type that we have everywhere.
Yeah.
It comes from like what is it, like the 15th century or like the 16th century?
Yeah, where?
And it's this idea of kids just being like adults in tiny formats.
Yeah.
And it's like and then they go like, oh, but they treat them like adults. And like kids adapt really fast, so of course they will start acting like adults because that's like, this is how I'm supposed to learn, this is how I get praised, this is how I get love.
Yeah.
But they're not adults. And
Yeah.
they're suppressing them and hurting them.
Yeah.
I hate the classroom style we have. I hate the school style we have.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop it, but we'll go again.